Welcome to Hong Kong and welcome back to another video of mine. I've just flown in from Tokyo and I'm about to fly on my next flight with CATHAY Pacific over to Adelaide on their newly relaunched route. I'm so excited you can come join me. I'm in economy class and we're going to see that getting upgraded. We're on about an hour and a half transit here, or an hour and a half exactly transit here. So we're going to go quickly head to the lounge, get some dinner there, relax there, and then we're going to fly to Adelaide. I'm so grateful you can join me on this flight. Let's go get through transfer security and then let's go fly over to Adelaide. Let's go. Man, that was a stressful train ride. Alright, transfer desks E2. I think I'm looking for E1. E1, which is this way it looks like. Let me figure out where I'm going and then I'll get back to you. Alright, perfect. International transfer. Let me get through here and then I'll update you on the other side. Alright, that all took a lot longer than I wanted it to. Let's go ahead to the wing, I think it's called, which is near gate 2. Let's go ahead there. We should have about 20 minutes in there before we have to go board. Let's go head there now. So this lounge that we're visiting today is actually called the Wing. I've previously been to the pier and the bridge, but I've never been to the Wing. Now, the reason I've chose this lounge is because our gate's number 3 down there and the Wing's here at gate number 2, whereas all the other lounges are like 15-20 minute walks down that way. So this is just the easiest. It's right next to the gate. So let's go head up there now.
Okay.
Hello.
Thank you. You're bringing one guest?
Yeah, one guest.
Okay.
Now, welcome to the CATHAY Pacific, the Wing Lounge here. Now, the reason why I'm at this lounge is, as you can see, that's literally my gate right down there, so it's super accessible, but we do board in about 15 minutes, so I look really eat this. Now, I just went for some Dan noodles, and I also got it with a banana. Now, this is a really nice lounge. You know, the interior, it's not as nice as the pier, but it's still certainly a really, really nice lounge, and I'll probably take this over any Qantas lounge in Australia every day. Now, there is a noodle bar, same as all the other CATHAY lounges. There's also like this dessert section in like the main buffet area, and then there's also like, this buffet area with like all your like hot Asian cuisine dishes, all those sort of things. I'm gonna quickly get this down me and then we're gonna go board our flight over to Adelaide. These Dan noodles are my favourite thing to have any time I come to a CATHAY Pacific lounge. They're always so nice, I really like them. Alright, I just went back and got these tarts to try. Mum reckons that the chocolate one's really good. Let's give it a go and see what it's like. Let's give the chocolate a go. It's very dark chocolate, that's why she would like it. That's very nice. So let's give this strawberry one a go. I prefer that one. Alright, let's go fly to Adelaide. Let's go head to the gate. Okay then, and here is the A350 which is going to fly me all the way over to Adelaide tonight. BLRL. Yeah, it's an A350. It was delivered on the 17th, well, its first flight, sorry, was on the 17th of February 2017, and it was delivered to CATHAY Pacific not long after on the 13th of March 2017. It's got 38 business, 28 premium, 214 economy. Its total capacity is 280 seats. So yeah, it's about an 8-year-old plane. I'm really looking forward to getting on board, you know. It's so good to have CATHAY Pacific back flying to Adelaide. Now, I actually flew on the re-inaugural the other day. Check that video out on my channel if you don't. That was in premium economy. This flight's, yeah, back home just in economy. And I'll speak a little bit on the deal that I got once we're on board though. But yeah, really looking forward to getting on board, and I'm going to show you my extra cool, fingers crossed, touch wood, there's wood, there's wood, I guess that counts as wood, touch wood. My seat doesn't get changed because CATHAY Pacific have a habit of doing it. If my seat stays, I've got a pretty good seat. But yeah, boarding should be soon, and we'll go get on board and head to Adelaide. And then really good news, this flight's only 3 times a week for 6 months this way, but the inaugural flight was full. This flight here is completely full, so I can see that definitely being extended. And you know, that's a bit of bias for me because obviously I really want this flight to stay, being a South Australian. But look, these are promising signs, you know, seeing all these people here. But let's go get on board and let's go fly home to Adelaide direct with CATHAY Pacific. How good's that? Let's go get on board.
Stand on the footprint and look at the camera.
Thank you. Alright, let's go get on board and let's go fly to Adelaide. Let's go. Hello. Thank you. Hello, thank you. Okay, then welcome on board CATHAY Pacific A350. I've got the golden seat. Look at this leg room. Now look, it does cost about $250 extra to select, but I think that's well worth the money in my eyes. It's a lot of money, but it's definitely worth it. Look at how much leg room you get. I really like that. Anyway, this is a really nice A350 economy cabin. The seats are laid out in a 3-3 configuration. It looks really nice. This is my view today for the flight up to Adelaide. My screen's actually there, and I haven't got a USB charger, but I've got a universal charger just there. Now waiting for my seat was this pillow and also this blanket, and there was also this pair of headphones. Now I'm really looking forward to getting going from here in Hong Kong, flying direct over to Adelaide. I'll speak with you guys once we are up in the air though. But yeah, it should be about an 8-hour flight over to Adelaide, and yeah, hopefully we get a meal along the way.
Welcome aboard CATHAY Pacific. Your safety is important to us. You can store any hand luggage or large items in your 逃生路線嘅照明系統會自動亮起，指示你去逃生出口。Follow the cruise belt fasten. 我哋即將 Finally, and just as importantly, 最後祝各位旅途愉快。Enjoy the journey.
Okay, then now that we're up and away from Hong Kong, that was actually a really beautiful departure over the city or over the lights. But now that we are up and away, let's have a look at the Inflight entertainment screen. Now, the first thing that it does when you enter the Inflight entertainment is takes you into like the map for like a minute. I don't know why it does that at all, but it takes you there and gives you like a tour of the map for a minute. And then moving on to the movies, there's a really wide selection of the movies. You know, it's quite a good selection, I think, for both Asian and Western. TV shows are great as well. Some really new, relevant ones like Dexter. I don't watch TV shows, but I know everyone's watching that. And then moving on to the audio, that's probably the weakest part of the entertainment system. It's just poorly set up, you know. And then the cameras, you know, they're really good, but not really on a nighttime flight like this. You can't really see much. And then there is the moving map, you know. After a bit of playing around with it, it's a really good interactive system, and I really like it. But yeah, we should be getting a dinner service in a second. That's if I'm still awake for it, and we'll also get a breakfast tomorrow. But yeah, just making our way up now. Should be a really good flight. I'm really looking forward to getting home. I've been basically traveling like the last 3 weeks, so I'm really looking forward to getting home. But don't worry, the videos won't be stopping, and there's a lot more travel to come. Yeah, I'll chat to you next time, hopefully with some food in front of me. Now the service has just started with this bottle of water. Now they do like a half meal and like a full meal, or like a 3/4 meal and like a full meal. I'd be surprised if they did the full meal tonight. I thought they'd just let people sleep. I'd more think I'd do the 3/4 meal, but this is a sign that we might be getting a decent meal, but who knows? We'll find out, I guess. I'm going to drink this water though. Thank you. Alright, they interestingly just brought around a paper menu, which is always a really good sign. Let's have a look and see what we're going to be having for dinner tonight and breakfast tomorrow. Let's have a look. I'm really impressed with this paper menu though. Let's have a look what we're going to be eating though. Alright then, so I was right, it is just a supper tonight and it's like a proper breakfast tomorrow morning. So there's either a sweet and sour pork or there's a Sicilian lamb pasta or a vegetarian meal. I'm not going to be eating that. I don't know actually, out of the sweet and sour pork and the Sicilian lamb pasta, I'll probably decide under pressure when they get to me. But they've also got the pork dim sum, that'll be nice for breakfast tomorrow, and scrambled egg. I don't really like the sound of either of those to be honest. I've had some poor experiences in the last few weeks with scrambled eggs on planes, but why not give CATHAY a chance? We'll probably have that for breakfast. And for dinner, I don't know. I'll figure it out when they get to me. They've also got like this wine selection on the back and this beer and all your drinks, but I'm not going to be drinking. I'll just have water as per usual. But yeah, hopefully we do see some meal service soon. I'm really, really impressed by these paper menus, CATHAY. Really, really good job. Very, very impressive. I love the pork rice, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so my meal has arrived and it's presented all on one tray like this. I went for the pork rice. It comes with a side of, I don't even know what that is. It looks like a little salad. Also a fruit salad and an ice cream and a bread roll. Let's dig into this and let's see what it's like. Alright, let's give this pork a go. It's like a crumbed pork. Let's give it a try. It's nice. It's got a bit of a kick to it. Let's give the rice a try. It's nice. I'm going to get this down me and let you know how it goes. That's actually really, really good. I quite enjoyed that. I didn't have that side because to be honest, I didn't know what it was. Yeah, the meal was very good. Just making our way over the Philippines now. They're out there in the distance. You can't really see it though. I'm going to try to get some sleep now. Do a quick review before sleep and then yeah, try to get some sleep because I'm very tired. Alright, welcome to the CATHAY Pacific A350. This is the same component middle. It's broken. So my problems with CATHAY Pacific please continue, so that one's broken, but the floor's not sticking this one, which is a nice change. Anyway, I'm going to go to the toilet to leave and I'm going to get some sleep. It's been a big day filming. I'm going to chat to you guys in the morning. We'll see you in the morning. See you then, guys. Okay, I do really apologise. This is now Aiden from the future saying this. Sadly, my microphone wasn't working during this scene. Do I know why? Not at all. But that's okay, I can voice over what I would have been saying. Basically, I was just saying how I actually slept 6 hours, which was really good and it really, really impressed me. I wasn't expecting to sleep that long. No doubt the extra legroom would have definitely contributed to that. But I also was saying that I did sadly miss the breakfast service with all that sleep. But yeah, that's a shame. But look, plain breakfasts are normally pretty boring anyway. But we will be descending into Adelaide soon and I will conclude the flight in a second. We do also have, so yeah, we're about an hour and 45 minutes out or something to run into Adelaide, just over the mid-north at the moment. But yeah, I'll now send you back to Aiden on the screen and he'll be able to update you on what's going on now. But yeah, before we do conclude this flight, I just want to say, yeah, it's really good to have CATHAY Pacific back. And I'm really happy to have them back in South Australian skies. You know, it creates more of a market. There's more flights. You know, there's more competition for other airlines. You know, it's just so many different wins for us South Australians. So I'm really, really happy with that. Yeah, I'm so stoked. And it's offering cheap flights. Like I paid about 1,500 or 1,400 for one-way premium to Japan and then economy back, when Qantas charged like 1,800 return and economy one stop as well. Look, do I think that Qantas might be, it's definitely easier, it's quicker to get there with them, but look, if you don't mind the extra flying, and I actually feel I didn't pay $250 for this seat, it cost $250 to select, but because I'm a Qantas Gold member, I could select it for free, which is absolutely amazing, you know. Like this, it's really helped me sleep a lot, but I'll chat more about that in the conclusion. But yeah, we are coming down into the beautiful city of Adelaide now. I'll chat to you, I'll conclude the flight in just a second. Okay then, so we're now at the top of our descent down into Adelaide, South Australia on Cathay Pacific. So let's summarise this flight. So I actually transited in Hong Kong from Tokyo, as you would have seen if you watched last week's video. That was a very, very average flight. But Cathay, they've definitely redeemed themselves on this flight. So we'll start with the lounge. I went to the wing. Normally I visit the pier when I'm in, or the Qantas lounge when I'm in Hong Kong, but this time I decided to go for the wing just because it was so conveniently close to the gate, and you know, that worked out well. It was a good lounge. I got a great little snack in there, had my banana and my tarts, and then boarding was also smooth. You know, priority boarding worked well, it was enforced well. That was all really good. Stepping on board, you know, the crew don't really welcome you based on status. On those on Cathay, they sort of just, they look at your boarding pass very fast. They literally just look at the letter on it. If they see A, B or C or D, they point you down one way. If they see the other letters, they'll point you down the other way. Like, it's very, they don't really look at, like, properly welcome you, but that's okay. You know, we can't be too picky with that. My seat is amazing. This seat has been absolutely amazing. You know, the leg room is just absolutely ridiculous. Like, how good this leg room is just ridiculous. Like, the only thing that's bad about it is the charging and the storage is a bit hard to access. Other than that, yeah, like, it's really good. I cannot recommend this seat more. So I got it for free for being a gold member. But look, if you're even a red member or whatever the basic level is for Cathay, just do it. Like, this legroom is just so worth it, especially since I'm travelling with my mum. It also gives her direct aisle access as well, not just myself. So I definitely highly recommend getting this seat. And then the food was also really good. Cathay, they always master their food. They're really good with their food. The in-flight map and whatnot is good on the entertainment. I don't really use it, as mentioned before in numerous videos. But from what Mum's used and from what she's told me, you know, she really liked it. And I've also heard other places that it's really good. But the map is very much interactive. And the sleep, I got so much sleep. I reckon I got maybe 6 hours ish or something, 5-6 hours. I don't want to think about the exact number, but I got so much sleep, and that's really good. Like, I'm really impressed with that. So yeah, overall a really good flight on Cathay Pacific today. It's so good to have them fly back to Adelaide, and this is a full flight. Like, they'd be stupid not to keep this route going with this many people on board. But yeah, that is all. I'll give a few final thoughts once we are on the ground in Adelaide. Thank you very much for watching this video to this point. I really do appreciate it. I do apologise for sleeping through breakfast. The video might have been a bit shorter that way, but look, to be fair, I don't really like scrambled eggs on planes anyway. You know, my last couple of experiences haven't been the best. Yeah, now my YouTube members get early access to every single one of my videos for just less than the price of a cup of coffee a month, and they get a shout out in every single one. It's just $4.99 a month. Go down below, hit the join button for just that ridiculously small price. Yeah, you can get early access to every single one of my videos. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If not, just please like and subscribe, just because that really does motivate me to just keep making more videos like this, and it does get my content pushed out there to new people. Anyway, I'll give you some final thoughts once we are on the ground in Adelaide. Thank you for watching to this point though, and I'll chat to you once we're on ground. Thank you. Welcome home. Let me get through passports, then I'll chat to you once we're through there. Alright then, welcome home. It's somehow colder here than it was in Japan. I don't know how that works, but thank you so much for watching this video to this point. I really do appreciate it. Like, subscribe, stay tuned for the next video. I'll see you all then. My hands are all full, but I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you then.